We are Jeb and Lisa Fetters, and we have been attending the Freedom Center for over 10 years now. We have 3 children. Olivia is 12, Cole is 9, and Adara is 5. About 7 years ago, we attended a small group at Dave and Tammy Cromer's house, and they are adoptive foster parents, and so we got to see in person what it's like to care for a child in the foster care system. We learned a whole lot and saw the need and decided to get licensed ourselves. Adara was the only one that we adopted about 2 years ago. She has been with our family for a total of 4 years now, and when she came into our family, we basically, things turned upside down.
So Clara's Hope is instrumental through this process because not only do they provide the physical support items, diapers and therapy, things like that, but just on the back end for the parents, the emotional support you get from having like-minded parents and families allows you to just flourish in that environment instead of feeling like you're all alone. And it really just can turn something so desperate into something that begins to just spring up life. And that's kind of where it starts for us. Is we watched our kids start coming here back when it was Pastor Les and the Stotts and the Stokes, and our oldest we've watched go all the way from the beginning through the end of the process now in youth. And to see the foundational steps that were taken back then even come to fruition now through next gen, to where it's much more cohesive and the steps are much more common sense. We as a homeschool family can gather together and sit at the table when we do our normal stuff, and we can actually talk all together at the same time about what it was that we learned on Sunday, because we learned the same as they did in big church.
I remember leaving church one Sunday, and in the car ride on the way home, we asked each one of the kids, what they had learned, and as they were each talking, they realized that they all learned the same thing.
And it's funny because the simplicity of the way they say it is kind of, I don't know, it kind of brings me back to earth sometimes, because as adults we get wrapped up in doctrinal things and all sorts of minutia, but the kids, their simplicity is just mind-blowing. It kind of completes the whole thing all the way around. You're like, oh yeah, childlike faith, I guess that's what that means. I think if I was going to say one thing to people that are maybe haven't done the next gen thing yet or are new to our church, that the thing I think to remember is these are people who love your children. They're providing a safe, comfortable place. We even have sensory rooms for special needs, which all the Clara's Hope children have thrived in that environment. They have people who know their situation, they thrive there, and they come home excited after being there. So don't let that hold you back. Just take the leap, and it's a phenomenal experience. You won't regret it. Thank you, Kingdom Builders.